Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. We have here a regular old bow capable of regular old damage. Wouldn't it be nice, though, if we had, a giant bow? Look at the size of this thing. It's literally bigger than I am. And you can use this giant bow in-game to do some really giant things. But in order to make this giant bow, we're going to need to use a giant crafting table. And you can see a whole bunch of them placed right here. On top of the giant bow itself, we're going to need to make some giant arrows. But the exciting thing about this giant bow is it's got some special arrow types. Namely, these ones right here. Giant arrow, heavy giant arrow, burning giant arrow, icy, explosive, charged, scatter, and cyclonic giant arrows, all capable of different things. Let's show you. First things first. We're gonna have to kill this sheep. He keeps making sound effects. It's just too annoying, man. I got a showcase to do. No. We're gonna have to make ourselves a big crafting table. And you can make one of these by throwing together 4 separate crafting tables in one little spot. Who'd have thought? Ba. Giant crafting table. Look at it. It's enormous. It's literally as tall as I am. Can we just sit and appreciate this? What other giant tools do you think you'd like to see in Minecraft, by the way? Let us know in the comment section below. We'll throw them together. But look at how this thing looks in my inventory. It's not even fitting inside the slot. But yes, time to show you how to make this giant bow. Place your giant crafting table down, just like this, and then right-click it, and you've got your giant crafting table section right here. Now, in order to make the giant bow, you're gonna need a lot of sticks and a lot of string. A whole lot. Check this out. It's got the same exact recipe as a normal bow, except that you're gonna need a lot more than just the normal bow. This is the normal bow recipe. Let me show you how this gets done, huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sticks in every single slot, and no less 8 sticks in every single string slot. I mean, 8 strings, whatever. So check this out. 8, 8, 8. Just like that, giant bow. Nice and made. It is huge. It's literally enormous. Now, when you drop it on the ground, looks can be a little deceiving, but when you hold it, it's a whole different story. Now that we got our giant bow, it's time to make some giant arrows, and it follows a similar fashion. However, the effects of the arrows are a little bit different. Here's how you make one single giant arrow, which, by the way, if you didn't know, that's how you make regular arrows. See, here's a regular arrow recipe. And here is a giant arrow recipe. 8 flint, 8 sticks, 8 feathers for one giant arrow. It is expensive, no doubt about it, but it's a giant bow. What do you expect? Again, 8 flint, 8 sticks, 8 feathers, giant arrow. And you'll need to put this in your offhand slot in order for it to work. So check this out. We now have our giant bow, and we're holding our giant arrow. Now, one of the things you can do with the giant arrow is just deal way more damage to nearby creatures with this arrow. Now, what we're going to do is switch into creative mode so that we're not using up all the arrows and you get a better idea of what's going on here. So as you can see here, these arrows have a very unique trajectory compared to regular arrows. You can actually see them kind of flying through the air, and you can tell that they're a little bit bigger. And they are capable of dealing much more damage than a normal arrow. Hard to tell off the bat because, it's still not a one-hit kill, but, what do you expect? You can't one-hit kill with an arrow. That'd be way too OP. But there are arrows that can do something very similar. Let's show you another one. This one might be something for you. Oops, I just broke the sign. Anyways, it said heavy arrows. These are used with iron nuggets. So you're going to need iron nuggets in order to put these babies together. In a similar fashion, throw together 8 feathers, 8 iron nuggets, 8 sticks, get your heavy giant arrow. You see, it looks a little different compared to our normal giant arrow. You can tell, it looks heavier. With the heavy giant arrow in your offhand slot, you have some new powers, such as the ability to break blocks with this giant arrow. Look at this. You can still use it to deal damage to nearby creatures, but you're probably going to start using this to clear out areas. Maybe you want to make a nice little cave system. You want to get busy. Instead of mining away and digging, you just keep on shooting your arrow downwards, and then you can very easily make nice little bored out tunnels to help in your mining adventures. I mean, this is honestly way faster than anything else you could do in terms of mining. You might need to get like an ultimate efficiency pickaxe and some haste to even compete. It is a little expensive though, at 8 iron nuggets for one single arrow. That's almost one whole iron bar per arrow, which means you're probably going to want your iron golem farm set up or just have a lot of extra iron handy. But hey, you'll be able to find a lot of iron once you use this to start making your tunnels. Next up is the burning arrows. These guys make fire. 8 sticks, 8 feathers, 8 magma blocks. So you're gonna need to head to the nether if you want to make these things. But just like that, you now have your burning giant arrow. Again, placing it in your offhand, you can start to see some of these arrow effects take place. Namely, fire wherever it lands. Burn, baby, burn. It's a disco inferno. Whatcha? Oh, I just missed the cow. Saddest story. Listen, buddy, did you just eat my arrow? I'm not gonna have that. If you happen to hit a mob with the fire arrow, it won't actually light them on fire. You'll want to hit the blocks nearby in order for that to take place. Oh boy, sorry, piggy. I was trying to burn you alive, not kill you. Here's a better example. Whatcha? Just like that. I wonder if we can we make fire appear in the water, maybe? That'd be cool. Yeah, it doesn't look like it works. Okay, well, that's how it happens sometimes. Whoa, did that fish just... Yikes. This giant bow is dangerous. But where there's fire, there's ice. Icy arrows. Similar format. 8 feathers, 8 sticks, 8 ice blocks this time. Place them all together. Grab yourself an icy giant arrow. Put that baby in your offhand slot and get ready to party with ice. Whatever that means. Wherever you shoot the arrow down, ice blocks will appear. And not only that, but you can use it to freeze nearby mobs. Like this little sheepy. Hi. Get froze! Yes, he's stuck on the ice and will begin suffocating. Taking that suffocation damage. You too. Nah, no survivors. Use it to make an ultimate icy stairway upwards. I mean, really, why wouldn't you want to be a part of this? Look at this. This could be the easiest way to make ice sculptures in the world. Like, can we just sit and appreciate this for a moment? Look at this. This is great. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Wow, we've got like a whole little setup right here. Look, my staircase of ice. I feel like Elsa, man. Wow, I'm hot. Or I guess cold, because Elsa, yeah. It's also a nice, easy way of having water handy. You basically have infinite water that is stored in a single arrow slot. I mean, look at this. If we break all of these blocks, we could literally flood the world. Yo, where's Noah when you need him, right? Am I right or am I right? Anyways, we've got another arrow here. Explosive arrows. They go boom. You'll need 8 TNT, 8 sticks, and 8 feathers for this in your giant crafting table. As you could have guessed, it's a similar recipe each time. Giant explosive arrows. Fantastic. Take a look at this, baby. Drop it down, explosion. Drop it down, explosion. How much explosion can we get? Let's get rid of this ridiculous icy staircase. I mean, honestly, who would even make an icy staircase? Elsa, you're so last year. Like, come on, let's be reasonable about this, okay? Come on, can we get on the same page? Can we kill some horses? Guys, can we get 5 likes? Again, every single time you hit a creature instead of a block, there is a chance that the explosion won't take effect, or the fire, or the ice, or etc. So shoot nearby the creatures. Don't exactly shoot the creatures. And keep in mind, the explosion is going to work in a greater way on, we'll call them, weaker blocks. So stone is a lot more hard and filled with material compared to dirt, which is a little easier to break, wood, leaves, etc. So if you use this thing on sand, you're gonna have a fun time. You use it on gravel, fun time. You use it on stone, explosion's gonna be a little bit smaller. Trees though, no mercy. So you're probably thinking, okay, why would I use the explosive arrows if I've got heavy arrows I can use instead that also delete blocks? Well, little Billy, I'm here to tell you why. Look at the difference in explode. Like, I mean, look, that's 2 blocks. This is way bigger. And on top of that, you can also cause an explosion with the explosive arrows while also damaging nearby creatures. Where the heavy arrow, you gotta shoot it normally. You're not gonna break blocks if you do that. I mean, do you see the difference? Can we all get on the same page about this? Thank you. Man, this showcase area is just ruined. 3 more arrows to show off. The next one is the charged arrow. This one summons in lightning. You'll need prismarine shards to make it happen. And just like that, charged arrow. It's beautiful. Let's summon one of these puppies, huh? Hey, what's good, baby? Whoa! Oh yeah, I got hit near him, I forgot. Whoa! Get it good. You can use these on anything you want, really. You don't even need to hit a mob with it. You can just make lightning summon in wherever you so please. Though it's particularly fun to use nearby little piggies because they turn into zombie pigmen when you do it. Look at this. You can also use it near villagers to turn villagers into witches, which, as you know, get stitches. So you probably don't want to do that now. Pigs, though, fair game. Hey, stupid. Oh, I missed. I guess I'm not the written. Transform! Next arrow is the scatter arrow. This one is really exciting. It's multiple arrows at once. And you can tell by the recipe. Look, we need 8 sticks, 8 feathers, and then 8 arrows. Yes, the tip of the arrow is another set of arrows. Look at this. It's really cool looking, to be honest. And it works even better than it is cool. Check this out. Wherever you shoot this arrow, it will continue to drop more arrows. It literally shoots out a bow. I don't know if you could tell. It's shooting out a bow that's shooting arrows downwards. That's great. Well, I think it is. It might just be shooting out an arrow. Maybe I don't remember. This is going to be excellent for hitting a whole bunch of creatures who all happen to be in a row. This should give you a rough idea of how cool this bow is. Or the arrow, I suppose, huh? Look at that. It hit one. It hit one at least. Look, the aim's a little difficult to do, but nah, we got a few that time, you see? It's very useful at wasting your arrows. But hey, it's a giant bow. You're already someone that likes extreme tastes, aren't you? Now, importantly, where you're looking is where this thing's gonna drop. So as you can see, it keeps dropping arrows in one single spot if you happen to aim it directly upwards. And boy, did it drop a lot right there. In fact, look at this. When you aim it downwards, oh my gosh, that's a lot of arrows. So that might be the secret to this, to be honest with you. I mean, look at this. Look, I mean, really. A lot of arrows, one little spot. And not only that, but you can kind of determine where this thing goes by where you start aiming your bow. I mean, look, you see, that one went straight down. You can kind of move it around a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot of arrows right there. That was cool. And our final arrow, cyclonic arrows, pulls nearby entities towards you. You'll need 8 feathers, 8 sticks, and 16 ender pearls. This one is really cool. Any guesses at what it does? Well, if you can't guess, then you haven't played enough Minecraft. That's okay. I'm here to show you anyways. See all these pigs? See how they're all kind of hanging out all over the place? Not in any one particular spot? No longer the case. Whoa! It takes any nearby mobs and puts them in a little circular area. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Let's make them come together. Ooh, well, they're starting to suffocate on each other. That's nice. Hold on a second. Yes, down you go. Depending on where you fire this arrow, you can actually cause them to teleport underground. Sometimes you can get them to teleport somewhere a little bit better instead. Oh, they're all dead. Let's see if we can cause the train to slowly move this way. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, group them all together, baby. Look at this. This is funny. We got almost all of them nearby. Ooh, that group got split. There it is. Ah, such a beautiful sound, huh? Zombie pigmen dying. Yes, it's so nice. Hopefully we get some nice pork out of this. What? Where's my drops? What the heck? They're all gone. But hey, that's a giant bow, and it's way better than a regular bow, so I encourage you grab one. All you need is a whole bunch of sticks and string. Oh, and a giant crafting table. You can find all of that in the description of today's video. Let it know in the comment section, like I said, what sort of giant tools you wish Minecraft had so that we can get back to you and have a good old time. We'll let you know, and that's where we leave you. We'll see you later.